Hey guys, welcome to the Prop and Gear channel. My name is Ryan Huber. I'm here to tell you about my story with aviation, just kind of my history, my career path, and ultimately my first week at ATP Flight School and my experience with ATP thus far. So to start off about myself, I've always been interested in aviation. I started off going to the airport at a young age, always knew that I wanted to do something in the aviation industry. And ultimately, when it came time, well, before going to college, I got my private pilot's license in high school, a senior in high school, got my private at a local flight school up where I live. And but then after that, it ultimately became the decision of what I wanted to do with college. Do I want to continue my flight training? And some big decisions ahead. So what I did was I went to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, obviously. Incredible aviation school, and went there for my first year, made that decision and really liked it, enjoyed my time there. And after going to Embry-Riddle for a year, I said, well look, like I'm paying around $30,000 a year for the next 3 years if I go here. So that's a huge investment, and that wasn't even with flying. I was doing aviation business, so not even with flight training, it was that much money. And I had to look and say, you know, what's really the best investment of my resources at this point? So I decided, you know, I looked into ATP. Obviously, all you aviators out there, you probably know what ATP Flight School is. It's an accelerated flight training program. You can go, they advertise 0 time all the way through your CFI, II, MEI, all your flight instructor ratings in, I believe, 180 days. And then your instrument rating through your CFI, II, MEI, all flight instructor ratings in 100 training days. So obviously it's a very quick, accelerated program. It's not the norm, but they have a proven track record. They have plenty of graduates, airline pilots, corporate pilots, plenty of people have gone to ATP and done their training. And there is some bad reviews online, there is some mixed things. It's not for everyone, obviously, because it is so fast, but you know, I really gave it a hard look and made that decision and decided to, instead of go back to Riddle, do my training with ATP. I've always wanted to fly. I want to achieve that dream, that goal. I want to fly jets, what I want to do. But I love the business side as well. But so my ultimate balance came with the decision to do Embry-Riddle Worldwide, their online program, and then with the money I'm saving, reallocated that into ATP for my flight training. So I'm doing the instrument, obviously, through CFI, II, MEI, accelerated fast track, which gets me my instrument rating, multi-engine rating, commercial rating, and all my flight instructor ratings. So coming in as a private pilot to that program. And this week, I just finished today my first week with training. It went really well. I'll just talk to you guys about kind of how the lead up to training went. The first day, my instructor assignment, the aircraft. So ATP operates, they've got 40 locations around the US. They have Piper Archers, Cessna Skyhawks, and I believe Diamond DA-40s for their single engine trainers. And then they have the Piper Seminole, which is their staple, their multi-engine trainer that they're really known for, their multi-engine training. And then they have 2 pathways. They have the 40-hour multi-engine track and the 100-hour multi-engine track. So I decided to go with the 100-hour multi-engine track. It's a little bit more expensive, but you do get that extra multi-engine time, which airlines or corporate jobs really look at. Multi-engine time is very important. And then all the people I've talked to, the flight instructors at various ATP locations, have recommended that extra multi-time really helps when you're going through the program that fast, and the way that they organize the structure of their ratings. So I made that decision, went with that program. I decided it, called them up and made that decision about 2 weeks before my start date. They gave me a start date of June 13th, this month. So June 13th is when I started, Monday, and then today is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday, but I had the day off. I went Monday to Thursday, and then today's Saturday. So normally you do a Monday through Friday training week with weekends off. That's what it's advertised, but it can get a little bit messed around depending on instructor availability and what's going on at the time, weather, things like that. So to start off with, I had this 2-week period going into it. Everyone was really helpful, to tell you that. all the people I talked to over the phone, email, the different instructors at different locations, because I live in the Atlanta area. There's a couple locations you can choose from. They're all very helpful, did a great job at explaining everything. I was helped out a lot. And so the 2 weeks prior, basically you get your uniforms, you order your uniforms, they get sent to the flight school of your choice. You get assigned your instructor, which I did, and there's an ATP student portal basically on their website. You can sign in. It has all kinds of different modules. You have different videos for intro to instruments, your instrument rating, I believe your commercial rating, and then your flight instructor rating. So there isn't a multi-engine modules because it's an add-on, and most of the study material comes from a training supplement, which I'll show you guys. But they have all these video modules, all the information is very well organized. It's like really put together. It's a Part 61 school, it's not 141. So it is more self-study, and it's not like a completely organized course per se, but the way they do it is really, really organized, very well put together. So going into it, I felt really good. You do the intro to instruments, at least I did, because I came in with my private. 61 modules, completed all those prior to training, and then ordered my uniforms, got there Monday, got checked in, signed my paperwork, payments, everything, got that settled. And then they give you your big training bundle. So you get all kinds of training supplements for each aircraft you're gonna be flying. And then you get the PTS book, practical test standards for each rating, and some other things. And then you have to bring some of your own stuff, like you're required to have a headset, iPad mini, etc. Pretty typical aviation things if you're a pilot, you're flying. So I'll just show you, like here's Archer checklists. I flew the Archer, so basically how this works week one is you do well, for instrument you need a 50-hour cross-country time, I believe. So they do a 20-hour cross-country time build, the single engine PIC, pilot command time build, cross-country hours. So all this week I just flew around, did cross-countries. I've never flown the Archer before. I trained in a Skyhawk to get my private, so I had to adjust a little bit to the Archer. It was different for me. G500 glass cockpit, which is something I'm not used to. I'm a steam gauge guy originally, so that was really cool. I got the hang of it really quick, and I love the Archer. It was great. It's a 2014 Archer, and they have those at some of their locations, but not all. And built my time, went to a bunch of different states: Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Mississippi. So did a lot of flying, 20 hours in a week, knocked it out, and then I'm in the Seminole starting Monday. So to recap everything, it went really well. Got a lot of flying in, a lot of cross-country time, and it was all IFR, some simulated, some actual, so that was an adjustment for me as well. Flying in clouds, something I haven't done a whole lot of. So to get the hang of that and get comfortable flying in clouds and in instrument meteorological conditions, IMC, that was pretty cool. And tracking RNAVs, ILS approaches, something also new to me obviously as a private pilot. So it's really cool, progressing really fast, and it's only going to get faster. It's an accelerated program, but I'm really excited and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm excited for week 2, and basically I'm going to try and do a video like this every week, a little week recap. So week 1, basically cross countries, learning the Archer. Week 2 is going to be sim time in the Seminole and some actual Seminole time, learning multi-engine systems, and then preparing for my multi-engine private check ride on June 29th. So I'll follow up with you guys, a weekly video update just on my training. Basically, this channel, summarize and conclude this, is to help young people with their decisions to get started in flight training, especially with ATP if they want to make that decision. Just kind of track my career as a pilot, my path, my progress through aviation and through flying, and show you guys my journey. And it's going to be great. I'm excited, and hopefully I'll have weekly videos for you guys throughout the whole process. You'll see in depth what ATP is like and how someone can go from private pilot to certified flight instructor, commercial rated, instrument rated multi-engine in 100 training days, or roughly 100 training days, depending on weather and examiner's availability. So thank you guys, and remember, always soar to your full potential.